So for us, it's about standards. So we really want to make sure that in our training we build a strong, what's sort of the standards of excellence are. What is our food? Food's not fine. Food's awesome, right? So it has to be have flavor, color, texture. So a lot about product knowledge and a lot about what that looks like. And then again, we, through our culture, empower them to. Every employee has sort of an I and a we card, right? And their I side says, you know, I listen, and I do everything possible to never lose a guest. And so on the front lines, we're really empowering them to look and make sure people are eating all their food, they're drinking their drink. How does everything taste? Doesn't the chef do an amazing job with that? You know, not, it's fine. Oh, they said it was fine, they keep going. So we work really hard on making sure they understand what are the words we want people to say. This is the best thing I ever ate. Like, that's what we're looking for. And if not, let me get something else for you. You know, even if it came out perfect, but it wasn't what they expected. So we very similar have to spend a lot of time showing what if it's your mom? What if it's your mom's birthday, right? What if it's your family member that came in there? It's a special day. Think about everybody is there. They had a bad day and they had no time to cook, or they're celebrating an occasion. So yeah, so I think that's the key is constantly remind them that they have a responsibility in making sure that this guest really has an amazing time.
Michael, can you speak some more about standards? So I think one of the things that in our experience, it's when someone says great customer service, how do we define great? How do we find exceptional? How do we find mediocre, right?
Yeah.
So how do we, walk us through what you use or how you define your standards, and how do we measure against those and make sure, I think Jamie, you used the word accountable. How do we make sure that we're all being held accountable to those standards that are part of our culture, part of our organization?
Yeah, I mean, for us, the high standard is memorable, right? So that you're going to remember it, right? Again, it sparks an emotion. You want to come back. We always say, hey, we want to be the restaurant of choice. We say that at each one of our restaurants. We don't pit them against each other. We just say, your goal is to be a restaurant, be in the top 3 for these folks, right? Because on a really busy night, if you were in the city this past Saturday, it was a really busy night in the city. There's stuff going on, there's stuff at the ECU, Mechanics Hall, so everybody's busy, right? But on a not so busy night, you know, people are like, well, you were my 7th choice, and so I got a reservation and my first 2 choices wasn't that busy tonight, right? So it's, you want to be busy all the time, and the only way to do that is you've got to be on the top list, right, for as many people as possible. And you do that with making it memorable, right? So we take that product we talked about, buy great product, tell our staff, this is what this product's supposed to taste like, look like, run to us. Say, what's going on with the burger? The buns aren't the same today. Like, you know, did Baker Bill not deliver the buns fresh? We want our people to be empowered to say, well, like, you know, well, it's an off day, I'll tell no one. You know, so I think it's important that they have that standard to say, hey, I got to come back and say, you know what, I want you to be really confident in that product. If you launch a new product, you want your staff to be behind it, excited about it. Like, I'm really excited to tell you about this new program. I'm really excited to tell you about this new special that the chef did. So we spend a lot of time on saying, this is what it looks and feels like. If it gets off a little bit, let us know, right? And, you know, I think that product is one. Wrapping service around product, training people to be great with technical service, how to present wine, you know, what to say, using the right verbiage, right? So they're not like, hey guys, what's up today? You know, like using the right words. But the big layer, I think, for standards is we try to wrap a unique experience around the service and the product. And for us, unique equals memorable. And it's funny that the unique experience sometimes is the product, the special that the chef did that day. Sometimes it's atmosphere, new booths or new lighting that we got. A lot of times right now it's technology. It's a big part of the unique experience. You have an online app, or my loyalty program. Wow, it's so easy to make a reservation. I ordered online. Wow, you have delivery. So technology is becoming a huge part of it. So, you know, you can't get away from, you know, you talked about, you know, telling, you know, it's a constant message that you're telling. So for us, we're constantly telling them and showing them. Telling them, okay, let me tell you all about this. Let me show you what that looks like, right? So, yeah, I think that's really the big standards approach for us.